we do have to wrap it up. So what I'd like to do then is just, I'd like to give the two of you 2 minutes each to just wrap up. Obviously, there's a lot of ground to cover.
For June 7th, I have been district attorney for 3 years. My term ends at the end of this year, hopefully not though. But I am very proud of my accomplishments under difficult situations. These past 2 years, I am, to be a prosecutor, you need to be the top person as prosecutor. You need the training and experience of prosecuting cases. You need to be doing criminal law exclusively for years before you can be that top person, before you can understand what you need to do to be in that position. You need to be able to not have the people that you work for you come to you with a question in terms of how am I going to resolve a case, and you don't know, they know more than you. You need to be a leader. You need to be able to tell individuals how to handle cases. You need to tell them what, help them and mentor them. And I can do that. I have been doing that for more than 4 years. I've been doing that as a senior prosecutor as well. So I have the experience, I have the training, I keep up on all the changes in the law. I have the support of my office. I have the support of numerous people in the community. I have the support of a lot of attorneys and board of supervisors, former board of supervisors, and they trust me, and I believe that trust says a lot. Thank you.
Can I stand up? Well, I thank again each and every one of you for your time. I know we're here in a previous meeting, but you gave us a chance to hear our different experiences and views and thoughts about the betterment. And that's at the end of the night, what we all want for Lake County is a better Lake County. I think it's convenient for Ms. Cronus to decide what kind of experience you need to be a prosecutor. I think that's somewhat self-serving. I think that's a decision that each and every one of you get to make. I am proud to announce that, for example, Don Anderson, former district attorney for 8 years that served this community, he believes that I can be the next prosecutor. He is supporting my campaign. So he has a different opinion, and he has a number of years under his belt as a former DA. I'm also surprised to hear that law enforcement supporting Susan, because I was not aware of any formal endorsements at first, so if that's the case, I'd like to hear who's endorsed her. My understanding is they have not endorsed her, and I believe that speaks volumes. If you have 30 years of service as a deputy DA here in Lake County, and the elected sitting incumbent, and you haven't secured law enforcement support, that should raise a red flag, in my opinion. So I'd like to hear that before we adjourn this evening. I have a platform. I have a perspective of fairness and compassion, but I also want to hold people accountable. When you cross a boundary of somebody's liberty, interests, and rights, in particular abused women, I'm proud to say it's on a civil level, I have a 100% prosecution rate for those cases that went to trial in protecting abused women and children. And I've contacted Susan before about going after violators of those restraining orders with limited to no responses. I've had to take independent action to file contempt actions on at least 3 cases where there was no responses from her office. There needs to be phones picked up, returned. I have clients, I have hopefully constituents in the future that have complained about phone calls not being returned just to try to get somebody on the phone. That needs to change. It is a lawyer that you're hiring, but you also need to hire an administrator and, more importantly, a leader. And it would do me an honor, a great honor and privilege to have your support, and I thank you all.
Thank you both. Thank you, everyone.